What does your crazy neighbor do to be labeled the crazy neighbor? My neighbor Brian has been washing the same red Honda Civic every single day for the past 3 years, not just a quick rinse. We're talking full soap, scrub, wax, and polish routine that takes exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes. I timed it because I work from home and my office window faces his driveway. Every morning at 8 a.m. sharp, he's out there with his bucket, sponge, and about 12 different bottles of car products lined up like he's performing surgery. The weird part? Brian never drives anywhere. That Honda just sits in his driveway looking showroom perfect while he takes the bus to work, walks to the grocery store, and rides his bike to church on Sundays. When I first moved in, I thought maybe he was getting ready to sell it, but that was 3 years ago and it's still there, getting washed every single day like clockwork. My wife Lisa thinks it's harmless, just a guy who really loves his car. But there's more to the story that makes it genuinely bizarre. Brian talks to the car the entire time he's washing it. Not just casual comments, but full conversations. I can hear him through my window asking the car about its day, apologizing for getting it dirty, and promising to take better care of it tomorrow. He's given different parts of the car different names. The front bumper is Charlie, the hood is Margaret, and the trunk is apparently called Dr. Peterson. He greets each section individually when he starts washing and says goodbye when he's finished. Last month I was getting my mail when Brian approached me holding a photo of his Honda. Not a photo with him in the car, just a picture of the car by itself, like a school portrait. "Isn't she beautiful?" he said, staring at the photo with genuine pride. "I took this yesterday after her bath. The lighting was perfect." He went on to explain that he takes professional photos of his car every week and has them printed at the drugstore. His living room walls are covered with hundreds of pictures of the same red Honda from every possible angle. But the really crazy part happened during the big thunderstorm last April. While everyone else was inside waiting it out, Brian was in his driveway at midnight holding a massive umbrella over his car. Not over himself, over the car. He was completely soaked, standing in ankle-deep water, making sure his Honda stayed dry during the storm. My neighbor across the street called the cops because she thought someone was having a mental breakdown. When Officer Davis showed up, Brian calmly explained that he couldn't let Margaret get rained on because she just had her weekly detail. The cop looked confused but couldn't arrest someone for protecting their own property. The next morning, Brian was back to his regular washing routine like nothing had happened, except now he'd installed a pop-up canopy system in his driveway for future weather emergencies. Then I found out the truth from his sister Kelly, who stopped by last month while I was watering my plants. She told me Brian bought that Honda the same week his daughter Emma died in a car accident 5 years ago. Emma was 17, had just gotten her license, and was saving up to buy her first car. Brian had promised to help her find something safe and reliable for her 18th birthday. The Honda was supposed to be her surprise gift. After the funeral, Brian couldn't bring himself to sell it or drive it, but he also couldn't let it sit there getting dirty and forgotten. So he started washing it every day, taking care of it the way he would have taught Emma to take care of it. Kelly said the conversations he has with the car are actually him talking to Emma, telling her about his day, and keeping her memory alive through the one thing he bought specifically for her. The photos on his walls aren't pictures of a car. They're pictures of his daughter's car, the gift she never got to receive, kept perfect and pristine because that's what a loving father does. Now when I see Brian out there every morning at 8 a.m. talking to Charlie and Margaret and Dr. Peterson, I don't think he's crazy anymore. I think he's just a dad who found his own way to keep taking care of his little girl.